Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Flowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Warren will try the right side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
And this play still live. He faked the spike. Go throw it. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
3rd and 15.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Boy, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. A handoff for Warren. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
And now he spiked it on 3rd down. I don't know if he heard a whistle. There was no whistle. He just got up and spiked it. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf from 19 yards away. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Rodgers will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Interesting. I mean, their kicker's fine, but they just opt to be aggressive and go for 2, and they get it.
Does that not remind you of Mike Tomlin of a few seasons ago? Remember that when he started out the season, just this spate of going for 2 all the time and really making people understand, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to come after you. That felt like that Mike Tomlin coaching the team again.
Didn't he do that when they initially moved the extra point back a little bit?
He certainly did. Started to put a little analytics there and also let people know I feel really confident with my offense on the field.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll start with a give to Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And score that one for one of the league's best. Jalen Ramsey getting the tackle for loss. Now Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Here's Austin. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down.
Steelers leading 8-0.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Game offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Rodgers going to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, how'd you like to be in the huddle with him right now? You know he's demanding the football. And guess what? I'd throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
Rodgers tapping his forward on the jet sweep. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Results in a fourth down.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Starts on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him.
Brings up third down.
Oh, he fakes the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They begin with Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On the return, Austin. They'll call that a punt at 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Lets it fly for Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
And how about what just happened there? Just a total breakdown defensively. They're thinking he's going to spike this, so they let their guard down. But he never had any intention of stopping the clock. He wanted to throw the football. And he caught him napping, and this turned into a huge play.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. The Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down in the yard. Henry up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It's complete to Hopkins.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Baltimore first down. Hey, Alpha's right. 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run block. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 18-yard line.
On play action. Now Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
15 yards.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Warren. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of it.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. And that'll be caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
On the run, it's Warren. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
And 6 yards to go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
319.
To throw is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And again, it's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
158.
Now run with Warren. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Screen 18.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right.
Steelers and Ravens tied at 8. Touchdown Steelers. Steelers back in front 14. 8 over the Ravens.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And that will come the offense as they take over. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. They'll run it. Warren. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
And now he spiked it on third down. I don't know if he heard a whistle. There was no whistle. He just got up and spiked it. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. To throw is Jackson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Just a gain of a couple there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. On fourth down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
On first down, Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 37. A gain there of 30 big ones.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
They'll run on first down. It's Warren.
Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Calvin Austin
from 6 yards away.
And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off. Clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Boswell for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And in the end, a Calvin Austin touchdown grab finished the drive off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Ravens 11, Steelers 21.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Jackson. He finds Hopkins complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 5. The Steelers.
Now Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big play there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Rashad Bateman.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Good push from the offensive line. And they've done
Steelers 21, Ravens 18.
Saturday. 319. 319.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there.
Steelers, 1st down.
On 1st down, Moore. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
On play action, Rodgers.
That is incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. 23 yards on the play.
1st down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Moore. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And right side, they're going to go option here. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry.
Steelers 27, Ravens 18.
This possession means so much for them.
In the 4th.
And find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's Jackson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That's going deep for Bateman. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for us, Baltimore.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Ravens 25.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
Defensively, they didn't have an answer last drive. They're going to have to do something here. 5 catches alone on the previous series, the touchdown too.
And you and I both know that defensive coordinators tell us all the time, we don't wait for halftime for adjustments, things of that nature, right?
Ravens 25, Steelers 27.
I've got to send more people his way and make someone else beat me on the next drive if I'm the defense.
Got to do something. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that'll be caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a handoff up the middle. Warren. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 14.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Now Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Baltimore 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Raven
Jackson. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Now 1st and goal.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Jackson going to run.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right through.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
This is 1st and 10.
To throw is Rodgers.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. 5 seconds, no timeouts. Here we go.
One final try now for Rodgers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brockman's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Well, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens beat the Steelers. I can't even be mad at this score, guys. This was a close one. Steelers had it the whole entire way. It was back and forth. Steelers lose only by one. 28-27.